Hey Sayans, I hope people are transforming as they continue consuming what I'm teaching here. Oh, by the way, today we actually are doing exercise 3.4 and we'll be doing it from student A's perspective. Just so you know, I'll be having 3 solutions on this exercise here. Okay, so without any waste of time, let's just get on to it. As always, we simply create a project and I'll call it exercise no underscore. It's 3.4. Again, we've got to pick a location. Okay. Once we do that, we simply create an exercise. Oh, before I do that, let's read through the question. Again, this is the textbook we're using, and in case you haven't yet got yourself a copy or your PDF, you don't have to have a hard copy. A PDF will do it. So, make sure you have your own copy. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. Again, if you notice, this is not the latest Java edition. However, I'm doing it on purpose. It's 2020 this year. I know people might be watching this maybe after a year or now, perhaps after a decade from now. I can assure you one thing, though, that when it comes to programming, especially, the essentials of programming, they are pretty much the same. They pretty much don't change over time. Of course, they do change, but they don't change drastically. So if you're watching this video, maybe 5 years from now or 10 years from now, I can assure you one thing, that they are still gonna be useful for you. They are still gonna bring value to your life or programming life. Okay, so without any waste of time, let's read through the question. It's actually on page 132. Let me zoom in so that everyone can properly see. I know some people are short-sighted, some are long-sighted, and I hope this will do it for everyone. So here's the question. We're doing 3.4. Oh, again, we've got 2 stars next to our exercise number. That tells you one thing and one thing only, that this exercise is a bit challenging compared to other exercises, right? There are also exercises with 3 stars, in case you did not know, but we are gonna get there, not now, later, of course. Okay, so it's a random month problem. Okay, we gotta write a program that randomly generates an integer between 1 and 12 and displays the English month name, so January, February up to December, for number 1, 2, 3 accordingly. That's pretty straightforward if you ask me. I don't know why they decided to put 2 stars, but I know you might think the exact opposite of that as an absolute beginner. So I'm gonna assume you don't even know what to do. Right? Okay, let me just go exercise 3_3 and then put an A. Of course, we do need, that should be a 4, not a 3. Okay, of course, we do need our main method. Let me put this side over here. Again, I'm not promoting the sides, but those people, I feel like I'll be bringing them traffic, but who cares anyways? Okay, this is the site I used, or I downloaded my PDF from, so feel free to go there, get your own copy so that you can work on these exercises too. Okay, it is time we get started. Okay, so what is the very first thing we want to do before we even do a thing? we wanna randomly pick a number between 1 and 12, and that number will tell us, and our program would have to give us a corresponding month name, right? Okay. Thanks God, it seems like we're no longer working with the scanner. I've had enough with the scanner class. Okay, what do we do right now? We gotta generate a random number between 1 and 12. I hope everyone knows how to do that. We'll simply go random number, and then simply say int. We want a random number between 1 and 12, so we're gonna do a random number between 0 and 11. Of course, we're then gonna have to increment that so that we get a random number between 0 and 1. 1 and 12, of course. What you wanna do though is to use pre-increment. I'll simply go random number plus. Of course, we could have added a plus right here. It's just that I decided to do it this way. It doesn't matter. You do whatever that works with you. Okay. So what I want to do right now is to use if else statements, and I will simply go if, and I will simply go if random number is equals to 1. What is it I want to do in that case? I'll simply go system. Damn mosquito. Hey, gosh, that was a bit painful. These mosquitoes, they are very annoying. Okay, where was I? Okay, I was about to print out. January. However, I've got to precede that with the corresponding number. Again, we're doing this from student A's perspective. This is actually the bad way of doing it. The lame way, perhaps that's what I should say. This is the lame way of doing it. But okay. What you wanna do, we wanna change that to February. Why can't I spell February? Okay, and then we gotta put a 2 right there. I'll simply copy and paste this so that we'll avoid wasting time. So this is our second case. That case corresponds to March, and then we put a 3 over there. And our fourth case corresponds to March. It's not March, April. Our fourth case corresponds to April, and we do May. We do June. I hope everyone can follow this. What I did is I decided to copy and paste these different conditions. Why? I'm trying to avoid wasting time here. So once we do June, we do July. Oh gosh, it's July. We put a 7 here, and the 7 there. Okay, now we gotta deal with August. I wonder if there are people with the last name of July, June, May, or April, because I know there are people with the whose last name is August. Okay, anyways, let's continue. Once we're done with August, we wanna do September, and lastly we deal with October, November, and then December. Okay, but I'm not gonna put December right now. What I'll simply put is October. So October corresponds to 10, November corresponds to 11, November. And else. Why do we put the word else here? Because we know that since we'll be getting a number between 1 and 12, if it is not 1, nor is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on up to 11, then it has to be 12. So that's why we'll simply put an else instead of an if else statement. Here we'll simply put a 12 and then simply go December. Right? Okay. That should be it for this exercise. Again, I want you guys to know this is the lame way of doing this problem. So I want you to check out my next solution. You see, we get 10 October, 6 June, 2 February. You can keep hitting the run button. It will keep going. It will keep giving you different names for a corresponding number. Okay, that should be it for this tutorial. Please check out my next solution on this exercise, where we'll be improving it, because again, I'm saying this is the lame solution you can have on this exercise. So please check out my next tutorial. Cheers, you guys. I'm gone.